What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I want to talk about a big problem in ranked Overwatch and why you shouldn't play ranked right now if you maybe are brand new to Overwatch, and I'll explain. So first off, let's go over the main problem with ranked. Right now, a lot of people are placing in far below their ranks, which means that if you want to actually climb the ladder, you're going to be facing off people that are nowhere near their actual rank. This actually happened to me as well. I didn't place in necessarily bronze, but the thing is that this player over here, you can see he posted, he's like, I was high diamond, why am I in bronze 2 now? The thing is, there's a huge difference between a diamond and a bronze player in any video game, right? In this game, it goes from bronze, silver to gold, then you have platinum, then you have diamond. The fact that it's this far off, I mean, maybe the guy just lost a bunch of games. I don't know what the case is. But I've even played, in ranked Overwatch, and I've lost all 5 in the placements, and I still get placed in Masters because in the previous season, I was anywhere near that, right? So you can lose all of your games, and you're basically just like a 100 SR difference. That's not that big of a deal. But in Overwatch 2, it is a huge deal because what happens is these players that are placing in bronze are now facing against actual bronze players versus diamond players, and the players that are in bronze are like, dude, this is like so OP, I can't even play. In this gameplay you guys are seeing, this is ranked, and I'm just demolishing them as Zarya because I'm not at my correct rank, but for whatever reason, they put me in this rank, so I'm going to be able to dominate, and I'm making it a harder experience for the players that are at whatever SR this is, and I think that it's a huge issue. And what's even crazier right now with ranked, and I'm not sure if this has to do with very specific, like, skill-based performance matchmaking MMR, but this player over here won 7 out of the 8 games, and they got no rank change. They've been placed in bronze 5, and then they still got the same result after winning 7 out of the 8 games, which normally they should be ranking up. It could be the performance-based SR, like basically, let's say that maybe they just got carried. They were just dying over and over again, and they somehow just still won 7 out of the 8 games. That could be the case. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I can tell you for sure there are players that aren't at their actual rank. That is for sure. Now, the main problem with this, again, and the reason why I would say don't play ranked right now, because it can be very frustrating. So a lot of players, this person posted over on Reddit over here saying, including me, they've dropped many ranks. Now I'm an actual gold player, so getting in silver or gold isn't new to me, but bronze, yeah, what the heck. I was placed on bronze while playing DPS. So the thing is there's a lot of people that are in the wrong rank. And the biggest part from this to take away is that this person posted, you guys think it's depressing for you to be placed in bronze when you should be higher ranked. Think about the actual bronze players getting steamrolled by plat players now. Good luck getting new players to stay like this. The newer players may get upset and not want to play Overwatch. I'm going to go ahead and give you guys some variety content here, so I'm going to go ahead and swap it over to some Reinhardt gameplay, which you'll see, yeah, there's a huge team difference. That one that you guys were seeing is ranked. This one has Kiriko. So anyways, I wanted to basically talk a little bit about why you should wait and don't play ranked if you're actually interested in ranking up, unless you're at basically like the top 1%. Like if you're basically a master / grandmaster player, queue up, you'll be fine. But if you actually care about your rank and you want the highest rank, I would say wait. One, they could be adjusting something with the skill-based matchmaking system in terms of like your actual performance-based SR, because in Overwatch 1, how it worked was, depending on how well you would do, you would actually gain different SR. Now it's kind of hidden. You kind of just like, you just play games and you're just kind of like, oh, I hope I get points, right? But the thing is that depending on how well you do, it kind of factors that in. You could actually lose a game and only lose, let's say, like 15 points, but when you're winning, you're getting like 25. So that actually may be something that does factor in. But on top of that, what's going to be happening is more than likely a bunch of players that have never played ranked Overwatch before, in about maybe, I would say about a week and a half, a lot of players will be like, okay, I've won my 50 games, because you have to win, I believe at the moment, it's 50 games from a brand new account to be able to play in ranked, although smurfing can be a problem too. I know, I get it, but for the most part, since it requires your phone number, unless of course you had like a bunch of Smurf accounts before, like because they disabled the SMS Protect specifically on accounts that were created before a certain day. Basically, if you bought Overwatch 1, you may not need to have SMS Protect. But what it comes down to is a lot of players that are brand new, that are actual new players that will be in bronze. If you feel like, okay, I'm a good player, you'll be actually facing off against those players. Therefore, it'll be easier for you to climb if you play ranked later. And that's why I'm saying don't play ranked right now if you actually do care about your rank. For me personally, I like the competitiveness, so I'm going to play regardless, but I feel like I can confidently get like Masters no problem in this game. Getting Grandmasters is a little bit of a stretch. It is going to take a little bit of time to actually acquire, but I would say if you are maybe like a diamond-ish player, wait, the games will be way easier, because what's happening right now is because the skill base completely like basically reset what it seems like, because even some of the best players, we're talking like top 500 players, they're placing in diamond. I believe that may be the highest that you can actually get in your placements. I'm not sure, again, if there's some other factors that go along. I don't know if they take your previous MMR into consideration, but it seems like they may not be taking in consideration, considering some of these games I was playing, they were just way all over the place in terms of skills. Like there's certain times where like we're getting spawn camp and other times where we're spawn camping them super hard. It just seems like the skill base might not be adjusted correctly right now, and it'll take time for the algorithm to kind of figure things out. But this may be why Overwatch, when they had new seasons, they wouldn't do a complete reset. I know a lot of people always wanted Overwatch to completely reset the ranks every single season, but the reason why they probably didn't do that is because a new player that would come into the game, I'm not sure how they do in quick play, but I'm pretty sure your quick play MMR factors in how well you're doing, and it tries to match you up so it can put you up into some sort of equal skill level. But because it's completely reset, perhaps, because again, this isn't something that they've officially stated, it can lead into areas where it's really one-sided. You can see in this we had like no deaths as Reinhardt. That's pretty dang nasty for the other team to actually have to deal with, and then they're going to be like upset. They're going to ask this guy, can you swap, even though this one's quick play. The previous one was Zarya, with 0 deaths. That one was an actual ranked, and yeah, they probably didn't have a good time because it's just so far away. But my question to you guys, what would you guys think is the best way to actually solve this issue? Should they always take into consideration your previous MMR, or is it because it's Overwatch 2 you get brand new MMR? Because I think that either way you're going to make someone upset, and there's no way to make everyone super happy at the end of the day. But I think that somehow in the system you should be able to place if you're doing really well, because a diamond player and a top 500 player, they're not the same. The fact that a top 500 player can place only in diamond when they do their like, you know, placements, I think that there's a huge difference, and they should also factor that in, because that ruins the experience of the other players. Because remember, that's not just, you know, one person that you're affecting. That's another set of 5 other players that you would be affecting to have like a bad time. So again, I don't really know what the answer is to this, unfortunately. I usually like to try to provide a solution, so I'm asking you guys, how would you actually fix this to make it so basically everyone can be happy? Because again, I just don't think it's possible. But that's my thoughts on rank. So if you guys do want to rank up, I would suggest just wait about a week and a half. A lot of players, again, they might be adjusting the algorithm. That will happen. And all the people that are actually at the super high rank, they'll get the high rank, and then you'll be getting easier ranks essentially by simply waiting. And that's why I say don't play rank right now. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up before this video doesn't need to be any longer than this. But if you enjoyed the video, drop a like on it. If you want more Overwatch 2 discussions and videos in the future, and this is your first time here, consider subscribing and turning on that bell, and you'll definitely see more. But take care, and let me know your thoughts down below. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.